So, good morning, guys. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. If it's the first time you've ever watched me here on our channel, I'm gonna hug you. If you are coming back, I'm gonna hug you again. All right, we're moving today. Now listen, I'm on a time crunch, and I've got a lot to do just like you. And my videos are gonna be crazy town, and my videos are gonna be messy because I'm refusing to give in to the world's stereotypes in terms of what I should be. I'm working for me. So if it doesn't work for you, love you, come back if you want to, bye. That's the attitude you're gonna have to take. So let's talk about a few things real quick. First and foremost, let's get to the chase. And it makes people mad when you talk like this, but you don't have to say anything these days and people still get mad, so it doesn't really matter now, does it? What are the best preppers in the world doing right now? They're doing this. They've been doing this, or they have woke up to realize, I've canned all my black beans and beanie weenies away. I'm training, yeah. I've tried to move to a remote location. I've done this, I've done that. You've done all the preps, right? As best you can. It's an ongoing lifestyle. But are you getting right spiritually and physically? If you get right spiritually first, and I'm talking about Jesus, baby. Let's just put it out there. A wave of change comes over you. Because you know what's going to happen? Suddenly you're going to want to be able to endure because you realize you've been called to endure. That means you're going to realize that you better get up off the couch. You better put down the ho-ho cakes and you better get that badonkadonk moving. Okay? That's not shame. That's love. That's honesty. That's telling you the truth. And then you do that long enough, 30 days, 6 weeks. I'm saying you go for it. Cut the crap, get up and go. Tune out the world, turn off X, stop looking at the news. It's all a lie anyway, 99% of the time. And you get out and you move. Don't tell me you can't do it. There's always going to be somebody that gives me a reason why they can't do it. Yes, we all understand in the world of adulthood, because that's what I expect you to be. You expect me to be. There's always an exception. You can do something. When you start pounding that away, you stop taking the phone calls from people that are toxic. You put them on pause, putting you on pause, putting you on pause. You deal with the nitty gritty. You stop eating the crap as much as possible. You start talking to God, walking with God, accepting Jesus, repent. You're not going to be the same person. And then you're going to start sleeping better. And then, all of a sudden, you're going to find out that you're not angry. Or not as angry. You're going to find out real quick that you're not as stressed. Now, I seem stressed right now, because that's part of my personality. B, I'm trying to get a walk in, and I'm on a time crunch. But what I'm telling you is, this all starts coming together in a very strange but natural, organic way. Do you understand me? I don't care how many beanie weenies you've packed away. Yes, you should always have food preps, medical preps, secure your home, water, water, water. I looked at pictures this morning of myself out here with my cow who had just had a calf 4 years ago today. I was training for a 5K during that time. During that time period, I had gotten up to 164 pounds. To you, that may not seem heavy. That's very heavy for me. And I was on a downward slope. COVID literally, folks, I internalized so much stress over the last 4 to 6 years of my life. And I realized one day what in the heck happened to me when I started this movement on myself. And you know what? Probably 95% of all of my inflammation went away. Have you seen my thumbnails? I look like a pumpkin head. A lot of you are real sweet and go, well, I thought you looked good. Thank you. I appreciate you, but I felt like crap. And I felt like so much crap, I didn't even realize I felt like that much crap. I guess I just felt that was the way we were going to have to live the rest of our lives. And let me tell you something. I'm going to say it. I don't know when, where, or whatever, but I am saying there's going to be more stressors that come our way. So yes, do your preps. Yes, pay off your debt. But you're going to have to dig deep, and you're going to have to realize and say to you're going to have to tell yourself the truth. I told myself the truth again today. Wow, Patara, you look awful. Are you obese? Well, no, in these pictures from 4 years ago today. You had a good husband. You lived on a farm. You had access to raw milk. But the stressors that have been placed on our bodies are, I don't even think we can comprehend it. Was I eating ho-ho cakes for dinner? No. Was I running and trying to exercise? Yes. But look what I'm serious. Look what's been done to our society. And look at how many things have been literally turned over to literally just being a reprobate mind. You go through several years of this and you don't take full 100% control, it's going to eat you alive. It's a slow burn. It's a slow kill. It's the worst kind, frankly. And it's whittling away down through the generations, all the way down to our children. What's the magic pill? There isn't one. There's not one. They've lied to you. They've lied to me. I've never taken a diet pill in my life. I take 0 prescriptions. But the fact is I was on a very bad path. And I came back from it some, and then I went back to it. It's an ongoing daily fight. It's not a 6-week fix. This is a life change. Cut out the crap. You don't have a cheerleader? I wish I had somebody to work with me, Patara. I understand there's a lot of people like that. I'll be your cheerleader. But I'm not going to kiss your butt. And because I'm not kissing my butt. I literally went there and went, wow, Patara. Wow. You can see it. You can see, even though I was losing weight, even though I was training for a 5K, I placed in the top, my first 5K as an adult, I placed in the top 200 out of 1,200 people. But where I needed to be? No. And I went back a little bit, and then I came up a little bit, and then I did that. It's not a 6-week fix. It's going to take you 30 days or 6 weeks to where you go, is this starting to work? I think this is starting to work. But you've got to go after it. You literally have to fight yourself in whatever, like you are, like I've said before, the monkey, the last monkey on the ark. If you're going to get mad at something right now, you should get mad at what's been done to us. But you can take control of most of that. And I'm going to tell you, the best preppers in the world, the best channels in the world are the ones that are living this, that are starting this, and that are trying their best to encourage you to see this. You do what you want. You do what you want. Listen, if you can't run up your driveway, everybody always says, oh, well, if you've got food stored away, why does it matter? Because marauders are going to come and they're going to take your food. That may be true. That may be true. They may be coming and they just may be coming after you. That's right. You going to be able to run? You going to be able to fight? And somebody's going to say, somebody's going to say, well, if it's 30 people to 1, you're not going to have a chance anyway. You're right. I'll tell you what, you're right. You're right. Go buy you some Twinkies and sit down and talk about it later. And let's see how do you feel any better about it? Is it going to change anything? What is going to give you the best chance of survival, of being able to open a jar when you're 80? Have you not noticed the rates and levels of dementia and all the cancers and all the things that are happening to people, not people that are 90, but to people that are 50, 60. I'm going on 50 next year, folks. A lot of you are older than me, older than my parents. So I know you know this because I've seen your comments and you're like, I'm telling you. So if you, no matter where you are right now, can you make it better? It may take more time. It may take more effort. What exactly you do versus what I'm trying to do and fighting, get up. You better get up. I'm not sitting around on social media. I made a post yesterday. I'm like, I'm not going to get a video up today. I'm just not. I'm running. I chose differently yesterday. I spent more time with my animals. I cleaned up my house more. I read a little bit. I made 3 square, healthy, high protein, awesome meals. Nothing fancy, nothing expensive. I walked the driveway and ran the driveway. Worked with my farm. I didn't talk to anybody and get stressed out. I didn't watch a bunch of videos to sit there and tell me how the world is ending. The world, yeah, it is. Sure, you're right. Okay, it is. What are we going to do about it? Sit around and eat ho-ho cakes? Rice Krispie treats? I'm not yelling at you because I'm mad at anybody, but I see comments of, well. I'm telling you the truth. Turn off the TV. If you want to give yourself a treat to watch UT football this Saturday, I get it, okay? I get it. You watching that NFL crap right now? Let me look at you like that again. Are you so happy that Cracker Barrel is keeping its logo that you're going to go eat their crap food tonight? I said that. And I'm not saying I'll never eat a Cracker Barrel again. Let's just call a spade a spade. That's not a win. So what? None of this is rainbows, unicorns, and Lucky Charms. So what are you going to do about it? I don't care if you've got 3 kids. So do I. I don't care if you've gained 100 pounds or 10 pounds or whatever. So have a lot of people. There are so many awesome success stories. And you know what all of them have in mind? Every single one of them have a common thread. I just did it. I didn't lie to myself anymore. I didn't want to be lied to anymore. I made myself stop this, stop that, cut the crap, get up and go. Walk. Have you noticed that? It wasn't crazy diet pills, crazy gym memberships. If you can afford a gym membership, do it. If you say you can't, evaluate why you can't. Can you truly not afford it? Are you getting your nails done twice a month? Are you getting $90 pedicures once a month? And you're telling me you can't afford a gym membership? My gym membership for my entire family is $30 a month. Look into veterans discounts, military discounts. If you are over 50, whatever. Try. Because winter is coming. And everybody's like, I want you to read the seeds. Oh, I need to know what the seeds say. I do too. They're sitting on my countertop. I promise you I'm not purposely putting it off. It's just, I'm just trying to get to it. Let me tell you what the winter reading is going to be. It's going to be S-U-C-K. Here we are, not even to Labor Day yet. Are you up off the couch? Depending on who you are and where you live, you can tolerate a lot of weather right now for another good, solid 2 to 3 months. Get out and go. Get walking. I've got 17 turkeys walking up the driveway to me right now because they feel the burn on them. Somebody's going to complain I'm being mean. Somebody's going to say I don't understand. Well, if that's the case, I guess we just can't be friends. I don't know what to do about it. But I know I'm telling you the truth. Don't tell somebody when they are in a sick mode how great they look. Tell them the truth. Tell them you love them. Let's go walk today. Let's go do this. When somebody feels like they're having a moment of weakness and they're like, I'm going to go eat, 2 pots of pasta with, is that really what you need to do today? Can we change that? Can we moderate that? I'm working with this daily. With myself, And the funny thing is we've talked about before how there are things that we've eaten or we can make. And what's in them? We can debate what's poison, what's processed, whatever. What I really want you to notice is if you start cutting the crap out of your diet, the sugar, the alcohol, get off the alcohol. Get off the alcohol. I'm not trying to come at you like a biblical scholar trying to scold you for drinking beer. I'm telling you right now, do you really need to drink all that crap? Sorry, guys. Really? How are you going to be able to protect your wife? How are you going to be able to protect your mom? How are you going to be able to protect your cow? How are you going to be able to protect your property if you can't get outside and handle your business because you can't get the gun up because you haven't lifted weights in 17 years and you've got a belly bigger than Yogi Bear because of the beer? I just burned a bunch of bridges right there. Ladies, you aren't exempt either. Put that pumpkin latte spice crap down. Tastes like crap anyway. I love you, it does. I'm serious. Make your own homemade. Okay, how much of that are you making and how much are you drinking of that every single day? Evaluate what you're doing. Your life, your future, your family tree is so much more. You are more worthy than all of these things that we've been lied to and about and poisoned with. The best preppers in the world are not sitting around debating bread recipes and pumpkin spice and how to brew your own liquor. They know how, but it's not their priority. No, right now is the time to carpe diem. Will my subscribers go down because of this video? Guarantee it. Because people don't want to hear it. Again, we've entered into a season of breathing. And I've told you that. You better get breathing. You better get your butt moving. Just the other day, in closing, if you get on this journey and you start seeing progress, I've gone from a size almost 14 to a size 6. And I'm maintaining it. I don't have to take any sleep aids before. I don't have to take any lavender, chamomile, ashwagandha, bawanda, jawanda, CBD, hard whiskey to knock myself out at night. Natural things. Are they bad? Some of them could be. Last night, I couldn't wait. Before 9:30, I was slumping over because I'd worked, I'd walked, I had ran. I went and lifted weights. You need to be lifting weights. Look at all the data. You need to be lifting weights. The world is on your shoulders. You better be able to carry it. So, the other day, we went to work out and I filmed it. And some of you were like, God, your husband is huge. No, he actually is not as big as you. He's not actually. He's dropping a lot of weight. He may be plateauing a little bit because he's going up. He's going up again in his bench press. So he's starting to put on that muscle. And it is sexier than socks on a rooster. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to tell you, we like the hubba hubba. Not so much or too much hubba bubba. I like a little hubba bubba, but you know what I'm saying? It's the confidence. It's the confidence. And he came in with the shirt on. He's gonna, this is his thing. I realized my husband needs my support even more than he's asked for. Because he came in, I didn't say anything. And I'm like, why does he have that shirt on? And I'm not trying to be ugly to him. He wasn't thinking about it, right? He's in habit of wearing a certain size. We went to the gym and I noticed he was tugging and he was pulling. And we walked and he said on his own, I didn't say nothing. I was not that naggy wife. Well, let's do a squat right now. I was not. And he said, I don't think I can wear this shirt. And I said, I'm glad you've come to that conclusion. And he looked at me. He said, what? I said, you're not that size anymore. You haven't been that size. We're either going to give it away, put it away, or throw it away. You're shedding this old you. And you look good. You're looking healthier. Your confidence. I said, live it. Don't be ashamed that you're on this journey. Don't be ashamed that you finally, made it a hardcore decision. Look how much better you're sleeping. You're not snoring. Look at all the things with your body, with all you've been through in the last 8 years of your life with your heart and everything else we've been through. Look at this comeback you're coming at me with. We're not doing those shirts anymore. So what did I do the next day? I didn't say anything. I washed them, went through, I've taken them. And I got online. He's got some already in a smaller size from years ago. But I said, you know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to buy that hunky hunk, that hubba. I'm going to buy him the next size down. And I told him when he got home, I said, I made a few orders on Amazon today. And he was like, okay. I said, I got you something. He said, okay. What'd you get? I said, this. And he went, okay. Take the small wins. Stop beating yourself up. Stop letting this world beat you up. You're going to be alone in most of this. That's why I'm going to be your cheerleader. I'm going to show you some of my wins. It's not to be like, no, it's to go, look what you can do. It doesn't matter if I weigh 130 pounds. If I'm miserable, if I'm not sleeping, if I'm not eating right, and I'm losing my mind and my hormones go out of whack, it doesn't matter. It's all the same. Some of us will get there a little bit quicker. Some of us may not. But you have to keep going. That's your personal test and testimony. It is saving yourself, yes, but it is saving your family tree. And if you say, well, I don't have any kids, your testimony may not be for the kids you never had. It could be for someone else's children or whoever that's literally on the edge of life. You are valuable and you matter. So if you claim to be a prepper today, I didn't say a homesteader. Because somebody who said, well, if you get out and you do it, no. I don't want to hear that. I'm sorry. I've been out walking with cows and goats and milking and freezing and burning up for years now. And look what the meat grinder they put us through, that they continue, that we live on the edge of every single day. Look what it did. Look what it can do to people. Look, does it look like everybody's good? No. Do you want to be like all that? I know you don't. Get yourself right spiritually. God wants you on these types of journeys right now. You are his people. Just get it right. I know you can. I believe in you. And then just get out there. Get up. People go, I don't know how you find the time to do it. I get up. I get up. Sometimes a little bit earlier than other days. I'm trying to prioritize 7 hours of sleep. Yes, I admit that. But I get up. And when I get up, I start setting little timers. I'm like, you think I'm hyper right now? Wait. You should see me at 7 o'clock in the morning. Before I have half a cup of coffee with creatine. There's not going to be anybody there to say, come on, get up, go, shake your booty down. No. You got to get up. Go in your kitchen, get your phone and set a timer. For the next 20 minutes, I'm going to do this. And you just keep going. Keep on moving. Don't stop. So this is what the best preppers in the world are doing right now. Cutting the crap. All the crap that we thought we could get away with over the last 5 to 10 years, the habits that kind of on the side, cut them out. Cut them. Cut them like a bad habit, because that's what they are. Get moving. Once you, again, get yourself grounded with God, and all it takes is one time. And it's going to be like, oh my gosh. Then you're going to get disciplined, and you're going to get up every single day. I know everybody tells you, take a rest day. I'm finding rest days. Now, I may have days where I do a little bit less. I may just walk a little bit or stretch because my body needs the rest. By the second rest day, if I do a 5-day spread of working out, running my farm, doing some cardio, and take a day off. Okay, recovery, cool. Husband time, yes. We went on a date, whatever. Whatever that is, that's good. But by the second day, I'm getting antsy. I can feel my anxiety coming up. I'm telling you, commit for, I said 30 days, but I'm going to say 30 days, 6 weeks. Commit. You will not, and I mean, you go for it. I mean, you Goggins it, baby. Okay? Anybody know what I'm talking about? You're not going to be the same person. You're not going to want to eat the crap. You're not going to want to drink the ladies' night with wine nights with the ladies. Ladies, that's a good way to throw yourself into a hormonal, cortisol, lazy crap storm. It's a lie. It's a lie. Hate me, hate me. Now, should you have some liquor on the shelf for a prep, for cold medicines, for tinctures, or for trade, or something like that? Absolutely. That's different. But should you be hitting it every night? I didn't say that. I said no. Get off of the crap. Get off of the lies. I'm going to post those pictures. Looks like I've got a little ring around my belly just sticking out. And do I look fantastic? Do I look like I need to be on Sports Illustrated? No, because that's not what I'm going for. I'm going for mean and lean fighting machine because that's what God has called me to do. I think he's calling you too. That's between you and him. I love you. I love you. I'm praying for you. Please pray for me. It's not going to get any better. You have to make it better. You have to save your family tree. Like, subscribe, and share. Pray, prep, and be peaceful. I hope that you come back for the next video. I know there's going to be several of you that won't. I am okay with that. Because if nobody told you the truth today, I just did. And if the cost is losing family, friends, or followers, that's fine. You know why? Because I know it's temporary. Because you know why? You'll be back. Not necessarily to see me, or to talk to me, but you'll come back to the truth because, folks, you're not going to have an option. I love you so much. God bless, and I'll see you on the next video.